good preseason, both guys up. Good freshman, we get to the increase, stayed pretty healthy, and we're able to get a number of guys that it's fit. So it's great for us as a group to go to Phoenix preseason. They took great care of us down there, and we had a great trip. Some good things to play on. It was the games we needed, and it was good bonding time for the guys. So that can go. At least where we're at.
For you, Callum, I know you often have off-season regimes that you're working with local players to always stay in top form. Yeah, how was it to get down to the warmth of Arizona? Although I know it was really rainy and whatever, but yeah, how was it for you?
Yeah, it was good. I definitely for a shorter off season. So for me, it was nice to start at the beginning of January. And I thought, we started well here, and then had a good week and a half in Phoenix, and I think we so far have really taken advantage of the time we've had. It's obviously difficult just a month to prepare for such a big game like this, but I think we've prepped as well as we could have, and we're coming into the so I had a good time. I think the guys had some good. Yeah, we're ready to go on Wednesday.
This is another historic moment for the club, another first, being in the Concacaf Champions Cup, a home game, first time playing Mexican opponent, all these kinds of massive things. Martin, how do you help the players prepare? And is it a little bit similar to the Voyageurs Cup final in terms of the preparation and the mental side of things?
Yeah, I mean, well, the preparation's better than we had for the Voyageurs Cup in some ways because we only had 2 days between games. So we didn't have as much prep time. I think we're just concentrating on ourselves and how we attack and just kind of doing regular pieces that way. Obviously, with it. So that was kind of interesting and good. But yeah, it's one of those things. You don't want to bring up too much to players as far as the opponent and all the things around it. You want to concentrate on how we attack the game and how we're going to play it. That's type of thing. They don't get carried away.
Callum, you've been a part of virtually every first for the club. This is another first. How big is it for you? How meaningful is it for you to bring this kind of match to Willoughby for the community and for the club?
Yeah, it's huge. I said on multiple occasions that it's been a process to start a club. Partway through this league being built, right? So we're playing a little bit of catch up, but I think after 3 years to kind of get this as a big moment for the club, not only for us that have been around or are in the building, but also for the fans that have been there kind of throughout. I think it's huge, and for myself, I'm just super excited for it. I know at this point in my career that these opportunities don't come very often, right? You have to work really hard to earn them, and even then, it's a bit of luck. So I'm embracing it. I think the club's embracing it, and I think it's a good marker for us as we kind of try to step into that next stage of we are.
One last one for you, Martin. The short off season is nice in terms of the players and focus and staying in shape, all those kinds of things. It creates other challenges when you're squad building. You had a number of players depart. You brought in a number of players. It feels like there's probably other players you'd like to bring in still, some other gaps or some other places like that. How do you see things in terms of that at this moment going into this match?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're in a good place. Comfortable where the squad's at. There's 3 pieces probably to be added before the season starts, but we didn't want to rush into those pieces before we're in a good place for the squad we have. But we're building. Also, this could give us a little bit of insight to maybe make up 1 or 2 pieces. So, no, I'm happy with the group. It's obviously rushing to build the squad, even what we have. With everyone that's come in has been what we thought they would. So, we're extremely happy right now. It's just going to be a great test for us as an organization, as a team. Yeah, it's just an exciting time for soccer in Vancouver, not just us.
Thank you guys both so much, and all the best for the game.
Thank you, Zach. We'll go over Zoom. Michael, would you like to start?
Hey guys, just to let you know, we've not really been able to hear anything you've said, so all the answers are super low audio. So if I end up asking you something that's been asked and you've answered it, apologies. Callum, first of all, really just for yourself, I did pick up a little bit of you talking about what a big moment this is for you on a personal level. You've been with this club from the start. There's been a lot of lows. What keeps you at the club? But we've seen other players move on for other experiences. We've yeah, probably. We've seen like Marco Carducci wanting a new experience and leaving Cavalry. What is it about Vancouver FC that you love this club and you want to be part and you want to see it grow?
I think first and foremost, when I first saw the club was announced and I saw Vancouver FC and the branding and all of that, I think immediately it just resonated with me, and I felt that personal connection from kind of even before I had signed a contract here. And then second of all, just being, you know, a local kid, I spent most of my time as a professional and even through college, you know, away from Vancouver. And so to finally get that opportunity to play at home, I'm very close with my family and they supported me a lot on this journey. And so to be able to play in front of them regularly is special. And then to also, you know, feel like there's a personal stake in terms of trying to build this club up to have success. I think it means more than just, you know, putting on a jersey and stepping onto the field for myself. There's something I connect with deeply playing here. And also I think when it starts off a little bit difficult, you don't want to abandon ship and you know, let it sink. You want to be a reason why things start to pick up. And so for me, it's something I'm very committed to. And I don't really see myself leaving in the foreseeable future because of the connection I've built, not only with the club itself, but the fans, and then also, like I said, just having my family kind of, you know, in and around every single game is so special to me. And so, yeah.
I just heard that and no more. There's still, like on the Zoom, we can hardly hear your answers, but it might be better. Maybe the mics are fine and when the video goes up, it'll pick it in. But thanks. I did pick it up. Martin, I'll just ask you one, just in case there is audio issues here. I think Zach touched on this, but like you've had such short preparation for this game. How challenging has this been to get the guys ready at such short notice? And then how do you keep them at the levels when you've got 2 months now until the CPL season kicks off?
Yeah, I mean, we worked hard this last couple of 4 weeks to get prepared for this game. You know, we had to do it in a way where, you know, balance getting the guys fully fit, but not pushing too hard that we get injured, right? So there's been a fine line there, and just the inability to really play one full preseason game before this match, you know, it makes things difficult. But you know, there's a good core that we brought back, and you know, and just really working on how we're going to play for these 2 matches first is the first and foremost for the group. And we feel like we've got them enough guys 90 minutes physically that we're in a good place and not very many injuries. So we've done a good job with that. And as far as waiting for the season, we'll balance out. We need to give the guys a break at some point before the season starts, and we'll figure that out as depending on how we do in this competition and where we can find time to get them some much needed R&R. Is to go for 2 months solid would be very difficult for any player. So yeah, we're happy where we are now, but they will get a break, the players, at some point before the season starts.
Cheers. Good luck tomorrow, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, Michael. Stevie, please go ahead. Stevie, please go ahead.
Unmute. Sorry, can you hear me now? Sorry, guys.
Yes, we can. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Apologies. Callum, Martin, it's a magic day in front of you. It's less than 2 days away. First question coming to Martin. Congratulations on the contract, Martin, by the way. But 2 teams, one's wearing black, one's wearing blue. After 2 matches of 180 minutes, you're going to find 2 teams bust up, black and blue, bruised all over. What's in your mind, Martin, going into this game with the preparation and the 2 matches ahead? What are you thinking?
You know, I mean, for us, we're just taking it 1 match at a time. You know, it's said all the time, but we're just worried about tomorrow night. You know, just putting our best foot forward and having a go. You know, we have nothing to lose. Playing against a team that's, you know, proven time and time again to be one of the best in North America. So it's just a great opportunity for us and for our club. And as I say, we got nothing to lose. We'll give everything we have and see where the tie ends after the first match.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good luck on that one. Callum, coming to you, my friend. Massive day ahead of a goalkeeper in this game. What's it going to take to keep them off the board, and what's going through your mind? What's you got to focus on for this next two matches?
I think organization is the number one thing. When you're playing a team with the quality of Cruz Azul, you obviously know that individually they have the quality to kind of break you down in certain moments. So the best thing you can do is keep everybody in front of you organized, work together as a team. We can't just go chasing the ball as individuals because they'll pick us apart. So really just focus on team shape, togetherness, that kind of defensive shape, and then also when we get the ball, taking advantage of that, right? We don't want to be sitting defending in our own half for the whole game, and we don't plan on doing that. So take advantage of the moments when we have the ball. And then for myself, as a goalkeeper, you can't really make the game come to you. You kind of just have to play what happens. And so I'm not overly thinking about having to stand on my head and make a bunch of saves. I'm coming into this game with the same mindset I come into every game, which is organize best as possible, limit their chances, and try and make my day as easy as possible. But obviously, Cruz Azul is a fantastic team, so it'll be a challenge, but one that we're up for.